Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up? How's everybody doing? Good, I hope. Good, I presume. Let's get some music going. Need to connect my AirPods first of all. How is everybody? Let's see. Let's see. Get some lo-fi going again. There we go. Cashy, what's up? Awesome to have you here, man. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, my lord. Logan, James, Seal, Sia, the crazy couple, yo, yo, yo. Ariel, the mermaid, Nay. You scared me. I forgot I was on your video waiting. My apologies, my apologies. Love from India, love from Newfoundland, bro. Welcome. Yo, Sylvia. Buy or seal? I would say either or. We gotta wait for some confirmation here. I would definitely love to take a buy position above that level there for sure. Yes, yes, yes. Morgan, what's up? Yeah, we're back again. I was gonna trade my Apex account, but I kind of just put it off. I still haven't activated it. I'll probably activate it over the weekend and trade it a bit next week. I'm gonna get some Alpha Futures challenges too. Try and get funded with them next week. Yeah, I'll work on getting funded with Alpha next week and trading the Alpha a little bit. Check out the chop to the left after that level. Yeah, I looked over. I thought it was pretty good. So fucking far away too. Holy crap. Yeah, there's a bit of chop, but even within the chop, there's still like 60 ticks. And then, yeah, massive clean range up here, but I don't really want to wait that long. I don't want to wait that long, especially with the daily flipping like and breaking its previous high right here. Since the daily is breaking its previous high after just flipping bullish, 18 pips from that level, I'm definitely okay with that, especially with the way the 4-hour close too. 4-hour would be looking really good. But yeah, either way, we still have like 55 ticks, 55, 60 ticks until that level, even when we break above. Yeah, I'm definitely I really like how pretty much every time frame looks on it for a buy above. Yo, amazing world. My man with the double worlds. Oh yeah, by the way, off stream, we friggin' smashed 600 subscribers. Huge, massive milestone. The beginning of this week, we hit friggin' 500. Isn't that crazy? That's insane. Coast, what's up, man? Welcome. Welcome. Can you guys say welcome 10 times in a row? Fast. Welcome. I can't do it. Welcome. Can you please explain your third rule a little bit, please? Yes. I can totally do that. Order placed outside first minute basically means once we get that closure, the retest. Sylvia's about to spam. The retest has to take at least a minute. Basically, I can't take a trade within the first minute of a candle. Yo, Shibby. Rodriguez, my man. I wonder where Basic is. Where am I from? I'm from Newfoundland, Canada. Yeah, I'm from Newfoundland, Canada. Pretty boring place to live, but yeah, I don't really do anything anyway, so. So, G. Oh, look, Rodriguez did it. Don't forget to smash the like button too, guys. Yeah, don't forget to do that if you haven't already. Never heard of that place until I came across you. Well, to be fair, you're on the opposite side of the globe from me, so it's not really that big of a surprise. So basically, retest should happen in the first minute. Yeah, it should happen in the first minute. Well, it can happen. It can happen longer than a minute. It just needs to be at least a minute. Are you on the mainland or on that island? I'm on that island. Yeah, I'm on that island. Actually, in Newfoundland. Yeah, of course, man. No problem. Yeah, I'm literally an island boy. Like, I'm actually... Yeah, I'm an island boy. Just trying to make it. Benedict, what up? Welcome. Good to see you. Okay, we're actually breaking above that level. I mean, with the dailies previous high being there, it's definitely possible we don't stick around. Damn, so to get to mainland, do you fly or take a boat? You can do either. Yeah, you can take a ferry or fly. Flying is way better though, because it's just way quicker. I've only left Newfoundland twice in my life. I've only left this island twice in my life. And one time was to move somewhere, and I only lived there for like half a year, barely. And another time was a trip to Quebec. But I've never left Canada. Yeah, I've only left the island twice, and I've only left Canada 0 times. Yeah, we're definitely overextending a bit on this candle. Pez, of course, has a yacht stash somewhere there. Yeah, I mean, that's on the low, though. That's on the low key. I have, like, a bat cave that leads to the ocean. And there's a yacht stash there. Well, I'm not supposed to tell no one that. I'm not supposed to say that out loud. So we just broke the daily's previous high. Can you hunt moose? Yeah, it's pretty much all anybody does here. I've never done it, but a lot of my family does it, and a lot of my friends do it too. I'm not a big fan of hunting, to be honest. I've went hunting a few times. Not for moose, but like for other animals. And yeah, I'm just not really that big of a fan. Fishing. I've went fishing a lot more than hunting. Like, a lot more. But I still am not that big of a fan of fishing. Cod fishing is like the biggest thing here. They say back in the day when people first settled here, like, there was friggin' so much codfish you could take a bucket out in the water and just scoop up codfish. And now there's like barely any because we overfished. Like trading more, yeah, that's why I don't do it. Trading is way better than anything. It's kind of the same type of thing though, if you think about it. You're just sat here waiting for your moment to pull the trigger. It's actually really similar. Except you don't have to be like out in the cold or out in the hot, whatever it is, and like mosquitoes and stuff. Yeah, we're basically hunters. We're basically hunting right now. Yo, Basic, what flavor vape you get after? I hope it was the oxygen. We need a Pez vlog of your hometown. Yeah, that would be dope, actually. I definitely should do that. I definitely should do that. Before I move, because I'm moving next year 100%. I genuinely don't like it here that much. Basic, come on, man. The reason I don't like it here, to be honest, is I connect with nobody here. Like, I have a few friends. Yeah, I have a few friends that I grew up with that I'm still friends with. Orem, who's in the chat a nice bit. And Brady, who's a mod in my Discord. We're pretty good friends. But, like, other than that, just, like, the general population here of people, like, the majority of people I went to high school with and stuff, I just don't connect with at all. We have, like, very different vibes and worldviews. But then I come online, I go on the internet, and there's, like, so many people who's more like me. so many people that I actually do connect with. The vape lord, I know Seal is so bad, bro. It's so bad. But at least he's honest about not. At least he's honest about not wanting to quit though. Like he literally says he don't want to quit, so I respect that if anything. Most of the time people would be saying like, yeah, I want to quit, and I just can't. It's like, yes, you can. How many funded accounts did you get from Apex? I only got one, but they are cheap. They are cheap. When they're on discount, they're cheap. When they're on discount, they're really cheap. I don't know if the 90% is still on, but yeah. I paid like $20. Had my first one on the train. Wait a minute, what do you mean? You never finished a full vape on a train ride. Oh yeah, Morgan is totally hating on you. It's 19 USD. I paid 19 USD for a 300k account. I don't know how much the activation fee is though. I gotta activate it over the weekend. I haven't even looked at how much that's gonna cost, but the challenge itself was $19. It's that cheap sometimes when they do a activation fee is 144. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to bust out the friggin' black card then. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bust out the black card, I guess. So did you full port that account? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I took a sell on silver. Took a sell on silver last night. Yeah, I wouldn't advise that. I don't like talking about stuff like that because I really don't advise people to do that. Like, I like to talk about things that I know is going to help people grow, actually become good traders. Like passing accounts quick is, like I always say, you don't really want to be passing accounts quick unless you know you can handle the funded. A trade breakdown, but see, this is what I don't like about it, because it's probably a trade I wouldn't take on stream, so I don't really want to go over it. It was a little bit overextended. You know, it was on silver, a pair that I don't normally trade. It was pretty deep into Asia. A lot of things that kind of go against it. Yeah, the activation fee is much more. I'm not gonna lie, it's not that much. Yeah, it isn't that much. It isn't that much. Is the Bullinox, wait, someone said, is the Bullinox discount for 1 month? Or is it? It charges 91% off for each month. Yeah. By the way, there is a Bullinox 91% off code. The accounts are option 1, so you do have intraday trailing drawdown. It's good for building data, stuff like that. If you're kind of learning the prop firm space, it's good to get those accounts and just build data. Yeah. What's the advantage of the bigger Apex accounts? I wouldn't say there's that much of an advantage. I would say the higher lot size is an advantage. Like, I can trade up to 35 contracts, minis, with this one, but my drawdown is only 7,500, so definitely don't want to do that. Yeah, my drawdown is only like 7,500, so, and there's a payout cap at 3,500. So really my goal with this account is just to grow it to like 11,000 and then take a 3,500 payout, because you got to leave your buffer in the account. It's pretty similar to Bullinox with the rules. So obviously it's not that great, but Bullinox you can't really get that amount of funding with, and drawdown and stuff, and lot size. They also do have intraday trailing drawdown too, which sucks, but yeah, we just did get a closer. How far are we outside the range? I'm not a big fan of it, but can this be a wick fill situation? I don't know. I'll have to let it double tap either way. Like very rarely do I let a big wick form like that at the top and then enter on the next one at the current, but this could be a situation where I do it. If we want to come back down from here, I might do it at the break of the high of the current. What's silver looking like right now? Why would you enter at the top of the wick or of the current candle due to how high it is? I wouldn't enter up here because I'd just be, my stop loss would be so fucking big to get it back within the range. I prefer to have a lower wick too, always. Like I said, it's very rare for me to take a trade like that, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. But my bias is so heavily bullish in the moment. With a 4 hour breaking out like this. Daily looking like how it is, you know, it's just, it's a good opportunity to take a buy position, I think. Did you had silver trade? What is silver looking like? Oh wow, look at silver. Look at silver go. Question is, do I want to take a silver trade? Probably not. So I have a bit of 30 tick stop loss. I'm going to do it YOLO. What is your biggest green day ever? $26,000. Yeah.
Order filled.
See if we can get a little push. Yeah, let's see if we can get a little push here. No brisk, no Rari, exactly. Watching a possible type 2 on the FDAX. I don't even know what that is. Massive rejection. At this point, I'm just used to losing, to be honest. Is that too much overextended? Well, I took it on the break of the current, so I don't think it's that bad. It's pretty overextended on the 30. That is one thing that would be true. That could be argued. I mean, it's 200 ticks green on the 30. The hourly to me and the 4 hour just looks so keen to push up. But we'll see. How long have you had your live? About 2 months. Yeah, about 2 months. Looks like we're probably going to get cooked again, bro. Again, losing money on stream every day. This is what we do. Hit the sub button if you're interested in watching me lose money every day. This is like my 50th loss in a row. If I lose this, I know why. We know you're a winner. I mean, I was winning for a while, but not lately. Just straight up and losing constantly, but it's all good though. I'm really just trying to push through this month. Like, this month has literally been the worst month I've ever had trading. It's just December. Yeah, people say that, but again, it's like, I don't even know. Silver completely rejected too. It's not a good sign for gold. They're pretty correlated, so. Make 20 bands off stream. I wish. Coming back next month, yeah. Yeah, I was considering a buy on silver too, but man, I really wanted to enter gold just because of where we were on the daily and the 4 hour pushing up. Wasn't this your impulse move? Did you plan this before you entered the trade? Yeah, I did plan this before I entered the trade. I did. This your only account? Well, I got an Apex too, but this is the only trade account I normally trade. But yeah, fuck. If I get bottom ticked on this trade, bro. Brother, you are a G, but why did you took this and why not low risk? I took it because it's such a key level. Like, it's clearly a key level to me, and the daily was breaking its previous high as well. Yeah, the daily was breaking its previous high. I was keen to take a buy here, especially with where all the other time frames were. To me, like, all the other time frames were lining up perfectly for an entry on a lower time frame. That's like the main thing I look for, really, is like to be able to find a decent entry with a good stop loss on a lower time frame, matching up with where I think the higher time frame's going. That's how I would get all my wins before. So yeah, we'll see if we can get another one. But it didn't get a good lower wick too. Yeah, it did. It gave a good bottom wick. Soon I will be sleeping under a bridge without a blanket. Someone wants to buy the blanket so I can buy the account. I mean, you know the best as you have a lot of experience. Well, the thing is, like, it retested probably to here, right? 12 ticks. That's good enough retest for me. It really does look good on the higher time frames for a push. Exactly. Pizarro back at it again. He wasn't lying when he said nobody does it like him. Literally, bro. Like, I actually lose all the time lately. We can't see you lose, bro. We learn from you. Well, if there's anything you're gonna learn that losses happen. It's just so hard to find a clean setup lately. Yeah. You learn from the losses you take. Yeah. The thing is, like, if I'm not taking these trades, I'm taking no trades. Like, how many trades did I take this week? Not many. No, way less than I normally would. I took way less trades this week than I normally would. So if I'm not taking these quality setups, I'm literally not trading at all. So there's that. Good morning. What's going on? Just took a fat L. Now we're just dancing around where I got exited. If this candle close bearish in range and next green above, I'll go full margin. Yeah, legit. But yeah, I mean, I prefer to take trades, to be honest. Like, if I get a good enough setup, that was a good enough setup for me to want to enter, so I took it. What account size do you like? I normally just get like 50k accounts, yeah. 50k accounts, typically. I took it with you, but knocked off 50%, so I'm still in it. Nice. I wish I was still in it, to be honest. Yeah, I wish I was still in it. Is Dan gonna be streaming London today? I'm not sure. We'll see. Just noticed, no way you got one ticked again. Bro, if I got one ticked again, I'm actually going to crash out. Like, I'm actually going to put my fucking entry shit back there and see what happens. It was right here. I had my take profit just above there. Stop loss was right there. It was like that probably. It's only 5:30 p.m. here in Brisbane, so he might, maybe, yeah. He's probably still getting set up though, so I don't know. Don't sweat it, Pez. You are still the GOAT. Well, I mean, the thing is, I get on here and go live and lose constantly, so I would say I'm the GOAT for that. Being profitable is about the long game, yeah. That's the thing too, like, I could lose a fuck ton of money and I'd still be profitable. Some higher powers testing you, man. That's unbelievable, yeah. This trade literally half ticked me, then hit my TP of 1.2. The outlook. Sheesh. Yeah, see? That's the story of my life lately, to be honest. Oh, he's back in the homeland now. That's why he hasn't been streaming. I think he's talking about doing Asia. Yeah, I think he's talking about doing Asia. I mean, I'll still do it myself, but yeah, he'll be doing it too, I guess. You are happy to show the highs and lows of trading, legit. What I missed, me getting stopped out by one tick and then possibly playing out, but we'll see. Yeah, if this plays out, I'm probably going to lock out for the day, to be honest. And then come back next week. If this goes to my take profit from here, I'm going to literally fucking poo my pants on stream. You moved to live, bro. You did it impossible. Yeah, it is really hard to move to live. I'll say that. It's really hard to move to live. Price action was bad till now for our strategy. Yeah. It's been really rough. For sure. But, you know, as shit goes on, you know, as we go into next year, I think next year is going to pick it up again. Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully we can actually get a win for once next year, maybe. But yeah. He'll probably be live streaming next week. He's got his meetup this weekend, so he might just be catching up with the fams. Yeah, I would say that's what he's doing for sure. SPA in NY that rough too right now. I don't know. Maybe I should fucking switch to New York because this has pissed me off. But I'm not going to blame Sessions, though. I'm not going to blame Sessions. I'm not going to session blame, I'll say. What was that? 30 closure. 30 closure above that shit. So green on the 30, man. So green on the 30. With news and why is the best for price action strategy? Yeah, it does. It does. I'll say it has bigger moves in one direction. Other than that, it's about the same, but it does move a lot one way.
Falling into love hurts just as much as falling out of it. But I'll scrape my knees and scar my shins. I hope you never doubted that I'm down for you. Wanna hit the town, make it loud, be a clown for you. Or maybe we could be a Romeo and Juliet, except without the age difference, and we can forget the death. Cause this is love.
You banged 1.4K in New York yesterday. That's a massive W, bro. Massive W.
And I'll spend every second chilling with you. Like this that been
You ever heard of Aaron Trades? Yeah, I've heard of him, 100%.
innocence and type of if we fight, let's chill and make up. You're one in a million pay stubs, but to me you're like a
Bigger stop losses and lower size, yeah, definitely.
that's so startling, baby. I know that there's a lot
Definitely.
to do, it's awful too. And in your past there's a lot to chew. I'll buckle up. Like your burden's a weight to carry, but it lessens.
Was going to go to Dan's meetup tomorrow, but can't be bothered driving that far. Understandable. Yeah, understandable.
For confidence and compliments, but maybe I'm not hitting the dot.
Man,
But I'm still taking my shot. I'ma practice it, go again, and you can show me around, and you can even will your friends like I know that they'll be talking with their dissonant whispers, but shiver me timbers if they can rock the relationship. Do you know who you playing with? I'm feeling like Midas, but you was gold to begin with. I didn't help in the slightest day.
that's fucking hard to watch.
My day needed. Of course he's gonna hang around for more. It's sort of like a drug. It's addicting.
I feel like I'm genuinely getting my ass beat on the markets. Like,
I'm addicted to you. You're my dopamine and joy. Make me forget and then act cool.
yeah, I genuinely feel like I'm getting my ass beat on the markets.
Let me know what to do when I'm just thinking of you. You're the one I'm addicted to.
Just sub to your channel, bro. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I appreciate that big time. Thanks, man. Yeah, if you want to see me get bottom ticked over and over again, this is my 4th time getting bottom ticked in the past 2 weeks on stream. Yeah, 4th time getting bottom ticked. How much have you been losing lately? A fuck ton, man. A fuck ton. I did take a pretty big payout, so I didn't drop that much, but that did not just bottom tick you and only to run to the other direction. It's my life. It's my life. It's this month, brother. What a shit month for me too. I mean, is it the month or am I just getting fucking bottom ticked? Like, what the fuck? How do you get bottom ticked so many times? Yeah, how do you get bottom ticked that many times? I didn't know it was possible, to be honest. Try with no stop loss then. Yeah, that's good advice. W advice for sure. Yeah, there's people literally hunting my stop loss. Yeah, W Alex. Everybody type W Alex for that advice, because maybe then I'd actually win. No risk, no Rari. Legit. One guy said we got whack PA because the big guys are all on their yachts. I mean, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I mean, the thing that sucks the most is this is fucking real money for me. Bottom tick 4 times. Like, that's fucking thousands of dollars for me. That fucking sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally like thousands of dollars that I've watched get taken into my hands. And I'm fucking like, you know, it's fucking stupid. One trade and you'll get her back. At this point, no. Like, at this point, no, definitely not. Yeah, at this point, I'm not getting this back in one trade. At this point, I gotta size down anyways. Like, that's fucking... I was risking like $2,000 per trade to make $2,000. And, well, listen, I was risking $2,000 per trade to make $2,000. I got bottom tick 3 times before going to my TP by doing that. That's $6,000 right there that I missed out on. $6,000. And now I just lost. I was just risking $1,200 to make $1,300. Like, that's over $7,000. It's over $7,000 out of my pocket. And not only did I miss out on making that, I actually fucking lost it. So it's like double the hurt. Like, it actually fucking sucks. But yeah. If you guys want to continue to watch me get top ticked, or bottom ticked, I mean, then fucking hit the goddamn sub button, because it's happening every fucking day, it seems like. January around the corner, bros. It'll be chill, hopefully. I mean, shit, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'd love to have that fucking extra money for Christmas, but... And it hit full TP, I know. Believe me, I know. I was expecting it. I was expecting it. Yeah, there's genuinely no better feeling than that, bro. And it's not even like, oh, I got bottom ticked, you know? Oh shit, I got bottom tick. Haha, I lost one trade because I got bottom tick 4 times. 4 times. I will give you the same advice you gave me, bro. The good days will outweigh the bad. Just don't give up. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna give up, but god damn it fucking sucks. Which prop firm do you use, sir? I use Top Step. Yeah, I'm live funded with Top Step. I had 35k in this account. I took a $10,000 payout, and now I was at 25k less, like the beginning of last week. Something like that. Or like halfway through last week, and now I'm at 19,500. Because of bullshit. Like, I should be almost back to 35k right now, pretty much. But yeah, I am fucking pissed. There's actually nothing harder in life than trading, I feel like. But at the end, Pez, you know your strategy, and you know you'll win more than giving back. I mean, yeah, I know that. But what sucks the most is that typically you don't get fucking, you know, runs like this, like that last this long. I've never went on a run like this that lasted this long. I've never been bottom ticked 4 times in a row. Yeah, it's never happened. That's legit never happened. Bro, trading will make me go bald for sure, legit, man. Like, my luscious hair is gonna be gone. Yeah, say bye-bye to that shit. Yeah, literally went to my stop loss, went past my take profit, then went right back to where my stop loss was. What the fuck is that? You almost like just gotta laugh about it, but dude, how do you laugh about it after it happens this many times for so long? It's not funny. I cry to this day when I have 4 stop loss in a row. Legit, yeah. Yeah, if you wanna help me make that loss back, use my Bullnox 91% off code. Had a perfect take profit placement, pretty much to the wick. You couldn't make this up. Yeah, I mean, you could say like I didn't have my stop loss technically wasn't back within the range like I say I always do. It was like right at the range, so like, you know, I figured like, what's the chances that we tap that exactly? I mean, I don't even fucking know. I don't even fucking know, man. I went on Bullnox website, but I couldn't see their rules and all. It doesn't look organized as much. I can tell you their rules if you have any questions. Yeah, I can tell you their rules. I know them pretty well because I got payouts from them myself. They do payout, yeah. I got 2 payouts with them. Everyone, the next stream of Dan, sir, I want a refund. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, like, I haven't heard of any prop firm that uses Project X either. There is consistency rules, yeah. Not on the challenge. The challenge, there's no consistency rule. When you move to evaluation, it's 40%. Yeah. And 40% is pretty good. It's pretty high compared to most firms. Yeah. If you complain about 40%, literally. Yeah, literally. Let's look at silver. Nothing really. That bot did kind of play it, but I think it did the same thing. Hopefully a decent trade in London. Ugly closures now. Yeah. Do I still trade with Bullnox? No, I moved over to Topstep. That's what I always say. Like, you, Hussein, I know you've been trading for a while, so I wouldn't even really recommend Bullnox to you. I always say Bullnox is good for building data and taking it slow and like just going through cheap accounts. Topstep has way better rules for payouts. I'm pretty sure I tested it and put 4K down and then it, where is it? 1.4K. Bro, how's Apex? I'm not sure yet. I got to freaking activate my account with them over the weekend. I'll be trading with them next week. W if you're still making banks. Maybe we should all switch to smoking vape. Maybe that's the key. Yeah, maybe the key is to start smoking vape. I've had 4 losses this week too. I have to pass this fund at ASAP so I don't have to pay another 80 plus. Good luck, man. Good luck. I'm not saying good luck as in it won't happen. I'm saying like genuinely. I hope it happens. You gonna full port it? Wish you the best, my G. I salute you on your journey. The Red Bull and vape strategy, literally, man. Literally. I'm gonna smoke the tree first. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I've lost a fuck ton of money lately, man. Oh my gosh. how much sample size is good for a solid strategy. If you get 100 trades in a live market, that's good. 100 trades in a live market, but emphasis on live market. It's pretty good. Apex do Project X? No, but you can do Trading View through Trade-of-8. Yeah. You can do Trading View through Trade-of-8. Yeah, guys, I don't even know what to say, really. I think I'm going to be done for the weekend. Honestly, it's been an absolute shit week. Yeah, I think I'm going to be done for the weekend. They don't let you take partials on TradingView. You can limit buy, can't you? Yeah, you can limit buy and limit sell, I'm pretty sure. Why wouldn't that work? Yeah, if you just limit by like a partial of how much you entered in, it'll just cancel it. It'll be your partials. That's what you have to do on Project X too. Yeah. You can take partials on TradingView. I used to do it, yeah. I thought you could, yeah. Bro, how much did you make up till now from props? Over 100 grand. Not with Apex on market order. No, it's on TradingView though, which is weird. Yeah, I say over 100 grand, but it's over 100 grand Canadian. That's a key thing. So keep that in mind. In how many months? Probably like 3. Yeah, about 3. Rest easy this weekend, man. You inspire a lot of us and know that you're a winner. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, appreciate you, man. That was fucking bullshit, not gonna lie. This weekend, I'm gonna drop a Discord link really quick. We have a free Discord. We get together on the weekend, talk about staying growth orientated. This weekend's gonna be an interesting one. This is gonna be an interesting one this weekend. Mainly because how much did you risk? Well, you can see my daily loss sum is always two grand, but yeah. Guys, I'm gonna drop a Discord link here. This weekend we're gonna talk about restabilizing, resetting, and remembering what brings you success in this game. I'm gonna read some old journal entries actually from like around the time I passed my first funded, which I think would be a little interesting. Pez Jr. sleeping in. Did he not post it until now? Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Bro is always slacking. Always slacking. How do you make it? By taking base hits or by runners? I'll just say this. I was entering the exact same trades, but it was like in this period. It was like when we had these big bullish pushes, I would hold them for a lot longer. It was a mixture of just your regular 1-to-1s and then shit like that. Yeah, like I had some pretty big days. I had like 2 $20,000 days and like one $10,000 day from that shit. Pez Jr. already started the weekend. Yeah. We're trying to figure out how we can speed it up again. Yeah, we're really trying to figure out how to speed it up again. Come to 4x. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it there. It's gonna be a quick one. I thought such one tick losses only happened to me, but I was wrong. You'll make that money back. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. The thing that pisses me off, like, yes, I'll probably make the money back, but the thing that pisses me off is it's gonna take a while to make that money back, because it's been happening, so yeah. I think there was one legit loss I took. That was when I did the New York stream. That was just like a legit loss, but then this shit has been happening. Part of the game, 100%, man. 100%. And I wouldn't still show up if it wasn't. I wouldn't still show up if it wasn't. Yeah, I think next year is going to be a lot better, hopefully, but we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and lock it for the weekend, actually. So, all day, that's going to lock me out into the weekend. I'm way too emotional right now. Way too emotional. I can't handle that. Like, I'm only human. I'm going to go do some journaling. Some reflecting, maybe some praying, talk to God a bit, yeah. Don't even know what to say, really. That fucking pisses me off so much. But yeah, cheers, guys. As I was saying, like, we have that Discord link pinned in the chat, right? This weekend is going to be an interesting one. Yeah. I was looking at my old journal, like, since this shit has been happening, been taking losses like this, I was looking at my old journal. I was like, man, this is what my thought process was when I was going through shit like this before. Like, it's really interesting, the shit I said and what I wrote to myself. Bro, how to adapt this to the strategy that you use to the changing market conditions. The main thing that changes is the ranges. Yeah, so I would say the biggest things that you have to adapt with is the size of your stop loss and your risk level. But other than that, I mean, everything else pretty much stays pretty consistent. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing what we're going to talk about this weekend, then yeah, that's why Seth is teaching us options tonight, to mix it up. Yeah, options can be good for more long-term growth, I think. You definitely you don't have the potential returns as you do as futures trading, but everyone sees and wants the diamond, but no one sees the pressure it went through. That's true. That's a really good one, actually. Yeah. I mean, I really want to succeed in this game. Not just trading, but I want to succeed in live streaming. And this is like a necessary part of the journey, I feel like. If I can't make it through this, then like, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah, imagine some guy told me I wanted the easy way out by trading. That guy has no idea. Yeah, legit. What time is your webinar in the Discord? It'll be Asia tomorrow. So like, as if there was an Asia session tomorrow. Yeah. That's funny too. It's like, I hear people say friggin', or they see my payouts and stuff, and they're like, oh dude, you should mentor me. I'm like, bro, you have no idea. They can't even show up to a live stream. They can't even show up to a session every day for a month. They can't even do that. They can't even be consistent enough to show up to a live stream, or even just show up to the charts for 5 minutes for a month. But yet they want to make money doing this. I want a mentorship from you eventually. As long as this all works out, like, God willing, things are going to pick up again. Trading's not for everyone, legit, man. You got to be a different breed to be a trader. You got to be a different breed. It will. I mean, I believe it will. Yeah. Like, why would I go through all the shit I went through to get my payouts and like find success and shit like that in order for things not to work out eventually? Makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. But either way, even if this is not going to work out, I'm going to show up until it crashes and burns. So either you're going to witness a massive success story, or you're going to witness a fucking crazy downward spiral. That's like the only two options of this. Bro, can you please teach us top down how you judge it? I really get confused. I don't really have time right now. I'm about to take off, but even after losses and blown accounts, it's hard to quit. Yeah. Definitely. Because you know what it can bring. Especially me now after freaking actually making so much money. It's like, I know what's possible. And it all comes down to like, basically it all comes down to how you react in situations like this. When shit like this happens. Looking forward to Friday webinar tomorrow. Yeah, we were just talking about what we're going to be talking about. I was saying like this is the worst week. This is the worst week I've probably ever had, to be honest. It's been really tough, honestly, stressing me out a lot, but like, is there any condition to join the seminar? No, it's completely free. We don't really talk about technicals. We just talk about mental strength and like psychology and stuff. And I feel like the fact that this week was a tough one is going to be what makes it interesting. 2 a.m. Yes, Seal. I'm sorry, man. But it's going to get posted, though. If you want to watch it after, you totally can. But yeah. You want to be there live? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, W. At least for the seminar, yeah. Don't forget to record this time. I know. The first one I friggin' forgot completely. Well, I thought I was recording. I opened up OBS and everything. But when I went to friggin' turn it off, I seen start recording. Yeah, guys, I'm going to take off. Appreciate you guys for showing out. Either way, I think it was a W stream, to be honest. But, like, god damn, that fucking sucked, man. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.